Welcome back everyone to Thea the Awakening, and the hunt for giants continues. We still need to track down and kill 3 giant groups to lure out the Umbrage Lord. And so thus far it has proven to be extremely difficult. Let's see, we're building armor. That's cool. They are collecting... Wait a minute, that's my expedition hunting the giants. They're collecting diamond. Good. Alright, let's continue the hunt. Four skull challenge. Let's try social. Let's see, let's send out our best warrior. Oh gosh, and the wolves. Oh, the wolves, I'm so tired of them. I'm gonna poke that wolf to death. And then send out our next best warrior. Oh, we get 3, interesting. I have a counter offense, and it has a pretty good chance of working. I'm gonna take it. There we go. Alright. I can poke for 5, which isn't enough to kill him. So I'm gonna wait and see what this card is. Let's send out this guy, then him. Apparently it's a wolf. And then we're just going to support Dobermeist to do maximum damage to whatever's left. Super easy. We don't need any of this gear, though that's a nice spear. Pretty sure my Leshy's hair is going to be better though, but I'll check just in case. Don't need that, definitely don't need that. Cool. So this spear, what do we got? It is 16 damage, 3 perception. Yeah, my Leshy hair is way better. Make sure everyone else has got good stuff. Yeah. So that can just go away. There's no reason to carry it. Gave us some mithril though, that's always nice. Ruins, I don't care. Guess I can collect some nimblewood for a turn. Just so that we're not wasting that movement. Alright, let's see what's up here. More ruins. Not what we're wanting. We want to see giants. Lots and lots of giants. Alright, let's go up. I see the red glow of something. And it's unliving rats. Disappointing. Let's go ahead and kill them. I'm just going to hex them. And it's an auto resolve. Hexes are pretty easy at this point. Although it would have been hilarious if I opened my mouth to say that and then immediately failed. Alright, we got no more movement left. Expedition 2 is running out of food. Yeah, let's see how far away they are. They're about 3 or 4 days, so we'll let them collect a couple more days and then we'll send them home. What do we got? Skeletons. Such a joke. Alright, Troll Abomination, you're pretty tough, I'll give you that. But, poke. And now you're gonna die. And then it's hammer time. How about double hammer time? Too easy. Vampire. You can buff him up all you want. You're not gonna challenge me. Alright. Let's try it. No, it failed. That's okay. We're just gonna shield this guy up. And then poke him to death. Because we can. That's why I enjoy my spears. Shield, shield. Good to go. Alright, no equipment is needed anymore. More undead. Boring. Let's take care of this quickly. Oh look, you're pretty tough. How about a spear? You're dead. And then hammer time. We get another action. I'll counter offense this time. Spear you as well. That makes no difference. And we're done. Easy peasy. Definitely don't need any of this gear anymore. Alright, it is now pitch black out, which means I cannot see where I'm going. That's sad. So I guess we'll take this nice and slow. And I got a couple more turns.
You notice a faint glow amongst the forest shrubbery and discover luminous wild mushrooms growing in a perfect circle. These shrooms could have many uses, either as medicine or just food. But you do have an eerie feeling when you stand close to the luminous circle.
So I have never seen a good thing come out of this event when you only have these two options. So I would leave, but when you get this third option, take it.
You know this circle is a sacred place for forest spirits and guardians. It is not wise to anger them. The forest goes eerily quiet, and a faint whisper floats in the wind. Why should we grant you any boons, human?
And then it's a social challenge, which is going to be super easy. The wolves are non-existent in a social challenge. The Villet are pretty weak. Pikenettes are moderate to weak. The Bouguet are okay. And then the Lishi is like the strongest one of the group. Speaking of Lishi and Bouguet. It's unfortunate that he got 2 cards on the first turn. Do I have any usable first actions? I do not. So we're going to have quite a bit of damage coming at us on this first turn. But that's okay, because we have a guy who does pretty low damage compared to some of our good ones, but can take both hits like it's nothing. So that's what we're going to do. I suppose I could have poked. That might have been a good play. Doesn't matter at this point. So we only need to do 3 more in theory to kill this guy, which Dobromilla can handle. From there, I will send out my best warrior, who got poked twice. Ouch. These guys at least I can confuse. More poke. Ooh, she got poked to death. That's okay. So I'm gonna poke them for once, and then confuse that last Pikenet. Wolves are pointless, no concern. I'll poke that guy. That way, no matter which direction he attacks, he's killing something. Then I'll send out my vampire. Now, there's still a couple of Villets somewhere in here. I'm gonna gamble and hope that I hit 1 or 2 of them from the tactical hand. Well, there was a Pikenet. That's just as good. There's a Villet, Pikenet, and a wolf. That was a little bit of a waste. And I'm going to support her to get more damage. Okay, we're going to take quite a bit of damage here. But all in all, not too bad of an exchange. We're still pretty even in power. Pikenet with Pierce. I'm gonna confuse it. and poke it. That's a strong pikenet suddenly. Thankfully I can confuse it as well. And then no one I have is going to be able to kill it. She only does 11 damage. So I'm going to send him out to absorb that attack on the second turn. Ooh, the wolf suddenly has some bite. Still not really a concern. Let's see, the wolf has 3 life. So my vampire has my lowest attack. She'll kill it if she attacks that way. And then I'll send out Katniss. I get 1 card, so I'll send out the shield in case they have another pikenet, which they did. And then I'll send her out and shield her in case yet again another pikenet comes, which it did not. They had 1, but the AI was stupid. Had 2 actually. Oh well. They only have 3 cards left that can actually deal damage. So we pretty much got this in the bag. I'll take that back. They have 1 card, and then maybe 1 that was in. Okay, yeah, they had a Bouguet left. That's quite alright. We're gonna poke him. He kills him on the next turn. It's all good. Hey, the Lishi. We have not taken. I mean, don't need damage to him. That's alright. My options. He's gonna do 8 damage. That's not enough. Let's beef him up a bit. That's 14. We're getting there. Okay, he's sadly gonna waste an attack on this thing. So instead, we'll send her out and beef her up to attack the Lishi. And then these will finish him off. Just like that.
You lay out your case before the forest, and for a while you consider if there is anyone listening. But finally, one of the trees reaches out to you, bearing gifts.
Not bad. The experience is the big thing. That was a huge chunk. Still pitch black, can't really see anything. Expedition 2 can hang out for 1 more turn and then I'll send him home. So let's see what we can discover close to this ruin up here. So far nothing. What do we got? More skeletons. If only the undead could feel fear. Because they should. Ooh, you had a little poke action. Nice. That's alright. Get rid of that one. And then get rid of that one. So we're just dealing with one guy who is now confused. He kills him, +1. Send out our second hammer. Game's over. Thank you. Come again. Don't need any of that. Hey, another fight against more skeletons. Same story. This time we poke them. And then hammer time. Oh, I guess I could have got rid of both their cards. Wasn't paying attention. Oh well. We still got this. That's more than enough. Don't need any of that. Thank you. Hey, something new. Still not challenging. Wild boar is the toughest thing on here. And I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. 1 divination isn't worth it. Hey, another fight. Goblin boar rider and some warriors. A little more interesting. Still an easy fight though. So let's send out hammer, which kills that guy pretty damn easily. Our counter offense 2 is not going to work in this situation, sadly, but that's okay. We're going to counter Tic Tac both of their cards. Together, these two have 25, 47 life. She kills both of them like it's nothing. So hammer, hammer, and we win. Just like that. Let's see. Definitely don't need those or that axe.
You are ambushed. A group of thugs stands in your way, bearing weapons and vile grins on their unshaven faces. They look determined and unafraid. From their confident stance and sideways glances, you suspect they may have friends hiding nearby. One of them steps forwards and speaks. Your goods or your lives. We need some metals and a weapon or two. We're not too greedy. We can do this the easy way, or, well, you know the rest. We're just fine with either.
So now that I'm so good at socializing, and the fact that I have so many women in my group, I can either reason with them or flirt with them. Either one has a chance of getting a bandit to join me. I don't really need a bandit, but whatever, let's go for it. I don't feel like flirting, so we're going to reason.
There are those among you who know how to talk to people, but you can see it isn't going to be an easy challenge. Nevertheless, your best people enter into a hot debate with the would-be attackers.
So 1 captain, 3 fighters, and 2 shooters. Easy peasy. There's the captain, he's the best of the group. What can I do to him? Well, I can start by confusing him. And then let's send out our highest health person. He takes 3 to kill. Just in case, I'll confuse him as well. And then send out Dobermeist. He has a chance of killing in either direction, which is perfect. We could counter offense, which the captain is the highest level 1, so this should work, and it does. And then I can counter Tic Tac just to clear out that. Okay, we need to do 5 damage to kill this guy, which is our vampire, no problem. Let's walk through this real quick. If she attacks right, she kills this guy. If she attacks left, he's gonna have 11 life left. He kills no matter which direction he attacks. She kills that one. So assuming she attacks left and he attacks left, the worst we have to deal with is a 5 healther, which he can kill. And then we maximize our damage to the rest. And we're just gonna get closer with the remaining 2 cards, and this should be an easy fight with no damage.
You spoke of the fall of mankind, you spoke of the camaraderie of fellow beings, of the rebirth of Thea, and of common goals. The bandits were not convinced, so you spoke of sickly children, of the old Granny Helena who is on her last legs, and of the unfortunate young Henrik who fell prey to a Liho's trick. Despite themselves, the ruffians seem moved by your plea. They not only leave you be, but also leave some supplies for poor Granny Helena.
Think of poor Granny Helena! For the love of God, think of her! I always love permanent stat increases, so that was a good event. Alright, we gained some levels from that. What do we got? Strength is always helpful, especially in expedition groups. Health is the best. The rest is just kind of situational for certain events. Our attacking group, our witch got better at medic, which isn't what we want. We want Dobermeyer to do that. Lots of strength across the board, so we're going to be even better at physical challenges. A little bit of health, I like it. And our home, lots of health, that's what we want to see. And if these malicious spiders can keep this up, they'll eventually become less useless. But right now, pretty useless. All in all, not a bad level for everyone. I approve. Let's see what we can find here. I'm guessing it's a ruin. Yep. How about this place? Can't see it today. They're ready to break camp and head home. Takes 3 turns, so not a bad idea. What do we got? Goblin Warriors. And I get first turn. Well, I guess that just means one thing. it's hammer time. And she is going to kill both of them, no problem. It's not even worth it to do a spear right now. And in fact, I get 2 cards and they have 2 tactical ones. So my best play is to get rid of both of those, like so. Then second hammer, I'm pretty sure that's enough to kill them, but I'll just send the vampire out just in case and not waste my time with any more. Bam. That's a lot of gear, which would have been super nice at the beginning of the game, but at this point, it's all useless. More goblins. Yeah, I guess I can smack some more goblins around. It's always fun to smack a goblin. Alright, and then hammer time. And they have 1 tactical card left. Let's go ahead and eliminate it. So, he will kill this goblin, just barely. She'll kill this one, maybe kill that one. Send out a second hammer to be sure the job gets done. Game over for the goblins. Again, don't need the gear. The bow is bad quality. I'm not going to waste my time. I don't need the gathering basket. Hey, Holy Hog. What you got for me today? You going to give my gatherers better skill, or are you just going to give me some fruit? You gave me some fish. I have like 4,000 fish, Holy Hog. We need to get on the same page. This isn't working for me. You're about to become Holy Bacon. It's a bandit camp. Don't really need a bandit camp, but it could be another social challenge, which gives me the chance of permanent stat increases. And I love stat increases. We're gonna socialize them. We got a female captain to deal with. There she is. You know what? I'm gonna have my female poke that female. You know what I'm saying? And then that warrior. So if she attacks the right, she kills. If she attacks the left with her, she's still gonna survive. That's alright. No matter what, this captain's gonna die before she gets an attack off. If they attack, she dies. That's not what we want. So I could confuse them, but I kind of want to counter offense if I have that option, which I do. Apparently this one could work. Sweet. While I'm at it, let's counter Tic Tac. Okay. Her confuse is useless, so we will confuse with her and her. They get no attacks. Now we can walk through this nice and easy. So I need to do 5 damage to this guy. I'll send out Dobermeist. I need to do 4 damage to him, so it really doesn't matter who I send out. I'm going to send out the rest. And we'll just get closer. Goodbye. All this gear. Sadly, I'm at the point in the game that I do not need it. Alright, daylight has finally started to come back. I can see a little further. Let's see, we got a ruin down here. That's a ruin, that's a ruin, that's a ruin. Ruin, whole bunch of ruins. I'm not seeing, there's a beehive. Oh, dragon bones are there. I really need giant slayers, and I'm not seeing them poking through the shadows. That's a spider's nest, more ruins. Looks like we're just gonna have to... That's a goblin village, but that could be a giant slayer right there. It's so far away, but we're heading that direction. And Expedition 2, continue the journey home. Let's drop off all these diamonds and miscellaneous items. keep the random bits of food. It's quite alright. What kind of armor have we gotten? We gotten lucky today. 6 cents, sturdiness, perception. Oh, it just got extra perception. I don't really like any of this. We have not been getting lucky on our armor roll, sadly. Oh, well, I'm sure somebody in this team can use all of that. Did we make any weapons? No, we did not. That's quite alright. Sushi. Let's see, there's 12 people there. We'll take 360 of the sushi. We'll go ahead and turn that on and turn the rest off. We need to restock our wood. And then let's check out this armor. Who can equip what? So you have none of the base stats that these give. So I'm guessing you're going to get the high perception one. Mace Twin. You have a couple options, it looks like. We had 6 sense, curse, sturdiness. That's it. I take that back. You had none of those. Moving on. You have none of those. You have a high perception, but I'd rather maximize what I can before I just hand armor out willy-nilly. You do not have any of those. You do not have any of those. Surely you've got some of it. Leech, poison, tactics, herb, medicine, magic. Well, you have a base magic trait, and while this doesn't increase magic, curse is used in magical challenges, so I guess it's best that you have that. How about the elf? Oh, he has curse, so we can give him the other piece of armor. Yeah, that's the plan right there. Orc worker. You don't have... Oh, you have sturdiness. Probably from the ring? Yeah. That's okay. We'll maximize your sturdiness. And then Okra. You do have 6 sense. A 1 skill in it. It's good enough for me. Okay, all the armor has been handed out. Anyone missing dragon leather at the least? She is. She has attractiveness. That's okay. Take that. Alright. That's it for that armor. Hand these back. What are we short on now? Mithril. Okay. Luckily Mithril is pretty close to our base. It's right there. In the meantime, they are producing 1 more armor on the next turn. So, we don't have any more mithril left, sadly. And let's see what kind of artifacts we can make. We have lots of dragon leather. We'll start there and see where that leads us. Attractiveness, intelligence, will. It's a lot of stats, I'll give him that, but not really what I want. I already have 3 of those built for my medics, so that's less of a concern. 3 strength, not really needed. 3 medic, no. Speech and animal kinship, there's a chance I could use that. Folklore and herbalism, not so much. Isn't there like a gauntlet that gives sneak and such? Silver chain is tactic, that's useless to me. Stealth. It was probably mithril that gives me the gauntlet. How about ancient wood and... never mind. I Again, the medic skill. Still the medic skill. So, not really any artifacts that I want right now. It's a little sad. Let's see what jewelry we can make. We still got plenty of diamond. I'm guessing this will make a diamond ring. Oh, look at that. Diamond ring. Not really useful for me anymore. How about dragon bone? Woohoo! Look at those stats. And if I'm not mistaken, the diamond will still give it a random skill. Or not. Maybe it only applies to weapons and armor. I don't remember. Let's see what double dragon bones do. More leech, less sturdiness. And less find weakness. And this also gives 1 will. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That seems to be the only end game resources we can use on this at the time. Oh, well, I guess there's ancient wood, which would then give magic potential. I always need more magic skill. That's more magic, sturdiness, and adrenaline. There we go. I like that. We're gonna build quite a few of those. That'll help fill out our party a little. Alright. I found what I think might be right here. Let's continue heading towards it.
The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. You feel the grumbling of the earth and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you, but this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
Physical challenge, 2 skull. It's pretty easy. I'm just gonna auto-resolve it.
There is a series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
Game keeps telling me there's giants about. Haven't seen them yet. It's kind of annoying. More bees. Okay, let's continue that journey up here. See what we uncover along the way. Diamond, that's nice. Bees. Lots and lots of bees. I hate bees. Though this could work in my favor. Maybe. This guy's gonna do 17 damage. So there's gonna be a little bit of woundage going on. But that's okay. Our elf can take it. And then I really don't want to send anyone else out. Just because they're gonna get poked all to hell. We're gonna counter offense some of these damn bees. Counter tic-tac some of them as well. Not really all that useful. I'm just gonna wait and let more bees come out. More bees. That's fine. More bees. Thank you. Ooh, I do not have a hammer in this group. What was I? Oh, he was probably in my tactical hand. That's okay. So let's poke one to death. Then he potentially will take quite a bit of damage. Let's see. I'm going to assume that these two will attack him. It's going to be 2, 7, 13, and then he's wounded. So yeah, he's going to take like 20, 25 damage. He can take it though. And then we're just going to send out everyone else to do cleanup. And this fight should be over. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to confuse this guy. It's a little less damage coming my way. Ooh, I was not counting on that blood bee hitting him. Oh well. It's still minor wounds. Three left. I cannot counter offense. That saddens me. There's a little tear going down my cheek right now. But I can get rid of that tactic card. Poking is kind of pointless. Well, yeah. I got it confused, so why not? She has the most armor. Yeah. Confuse. And this game is over. Don't need that armor anymore. The druid took quite a few wounds, but we're still good. He's not bleeding out. This is Expedition 2. We need to get right here and camp. We want the mithril. There we go. Back to my warrior party. We are heading this direction right here. This is gonna take a while. Holy hog. Darkwood. What happened to all those amazing events you gave me the first couple days? This is kind of lame now. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be stolen soon. Anything worthwhile? Nope. Let's continue the journey. Praying that this is a giant slayer. There's a Samak. Don't really care. It's not who I'm hunting. Alright, now we're approaching darkness. Or darkened areas, I should say. Goblin village, some dragon leather. Don't need that anymore. Please be a giant slayer. Please. Let's go up one. Can't it's a layer of some kind, that's all I know. Guess we'll have to clear it out to figure it out. And we're about to get attacked a lot. Well, now it's daytime. They're less likely to hit us. Okay. Let's get rid of the undead by doing a auto-resolved hex. Destroy all their gear in front of them. Keep clearing them out. Social challenge, auto-resolve for the warriors. Destroy their gear in front of them. It's a wolf lair. Damn it. Got my hopes up for nothing. And I can't even attack it. We'll hunt these guys. Oh wait. That was not hunt. Oh well. Don't need any of the gear. That ends my turn. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and clear these out in hopes that I can make giant slayers appear faster. Because I am tired of running around the map hunting them down. That's all I want, is giants. And then I can end this run and move on to a new one. Some more rats. Another easy street. Holy Hog brings wisdom to your people so they may prosper faster. He gave me a lot of research. Don't need it, sadly. I've researched everything. Everything I need, anyways. Oh well. What do we got here? Abandoned camp. We got Topiax. Bandit camp. I'm just gonna auto-resolve social. Look at all this gear. That would be nice to get at the beginning of the game. Still nothing worthwhile. We got a spider nest there. Potentially something there. I guess I'll head that way. Gonna take on this Samach by hunting it. Continue traveling. More coal. Hey, some undead's attacking me. We got this. I get to go first? Hammer time. Alright, you have one offensive card left. Odds are it's a level 1. It was a level 2, but still in our favor. And then get rid of one of your tactical cards. Like so. So the hammer kills both of those. And then this hammer kills this one and one more, and that hammer finishes it off, and this fight is over. Easy peasy. Unliving spiders? Yes. I enjoy them because they usually give me a ton of spider silk when I kill them. I get to go first yet again. Hammer time. Second hammer. I need to get like an audio clip player and do like, I don't know, MC Hammers can't touch this every time I play a hammer. That would make me laugh at least. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna poke him and then send out the rest, and this fight is over. And then I could take that idea a step further and get like Bon Jovi shot through the heart for my spears. But I hate Bon Jovi. Samach. And it's my gathering group. I guess I'll control this. Just gotta kill him in one turn. That's pretty much it. Which I can do with a spear. No hammer, sadly. I could just kill him right now. I think I'm gonna do that. Alright, get rid of some of their cards. There. Easy fight now. These two are dead, so I just need to kill him first. I'll send you out, and then the rest, and this fight should be over just with them. Cool, cool. Get rid of that. What do we got? What do we got? Spiders, that's an auto-resolve. Spiders are weak. Goblins? It's an auto-resolve. Get rid of all their gear.
Your village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing but the destruction of all life. It seems they have become more frequent of late, more angered and active for some reason.
Alright, we'll do the Hex
Those
challenge.
who know the mystical ways of magic create a protection
Again.
spell. It holds much of the evil at bay, but you still need to fight or lives will be lost.
Ever since I've gotten these damn spiders, they've stolen most of the stat upgrades. And it's pissing me off. I'm gonna auto-resolve
willpower
it.
proves stronger than the malicious force of the wailing wraiths. This time, none of your people died.
Cool, we'll get better at these challenges. And this time no spiders took any of it. Good. I'm halfway tempted to just put them in their own little group, send them out to die. But I don't want my counter to go up more. I like being able to beat the game with only a handful of deaths. Alright, I like the life. I like that the snake is getting more and more deadly with his poison. Because if you play it right, that's pretty much +2 damage every time he gets +1 poison. Our warrior group. A couple strengths, a health for the vampire, which is nice. The rest doesn't really help in an actual fight. And our home base, lots of health. These spiders. You know, normally I'd be excited about seeing 2 health, but on him, that still puts him in a base 5 health. That's so bad. So bad. If I'm gonna get spiders, I want to get dragon spiders. Those things are awesome. Let's continue the journey. I'll take it slow so that I can see what
As
I'm
you explore the land, a long
approaching.
shadow covers the sun for a moment.
Hey.
When you try to take a closer look, it is already gone, but you could swear it was a very large person walking away. You are about to turn away when you notice that the strange apparition left behind a thread of black smoke.
Time for more permanent stat increases. Okay, I get to go first, so I'm going to send out our top damage dealer, who just got poked twice. I don't think she appreciated it. That's okay, we will confuse one. And then counter offense. It was unfortunate that he sent out both, but whatever. We'll just focus on counter Tic Tac for now. Making him stronger. That's cool. I can first action some people, which I will do, but not right now. I'm gonna let these 2 come out. Last one. Thank you. So, how do I want to do this? I think I'll just leave her here. She can easily kill this guy. I just need 2 that can kill these 2. He has 21 life and 12. So, definitely not you or you. We'll do you first. First action. And then you. First action. So, she kills that one, she kills that one, she kills that one. We have these 3 left to deal with. He's gonna do 17 damage, not enough to kill her. Will kill either of these, so he goes next, and then them. And that should be that. Single card left. We got this. And I can confuse him too. Yeah, this is over, just like that. Goodbye.
You outrun the strange smoke, and you still feel a chill running down your spines as you move farther away from the danger.
Awesome.
One of you has never run this hard in their lives, so they feel strengthened by this terrifying experience.
Love it. More strength. Make everyone a badass. Continue the journey for giants. We got some food here. Might as well gather since we can't move. There's that, and there's that. Unliving rats? Yep. They should be no problem. You get to go first, huh? Thank you. Poke, you're dead. And then hammer time. Second hammer time. My counter offense 1 is useless in this fight, but I'll get rid of that tactical card. We'll poke that guy, just because we can. Send her out, send him out, do a little confusing. And this is an easy fight to win. Get rid of that armor, it's not needed. 4 riders. You're an auto-resolve at this point. That's actually a good bow, I'll keep that. And our holy hog has finally been kidnapped. Hunting's an auto-resolve because it's easy. So we found them, she got better perception, which is always good. Where is that? Is that near me? Not really. It's not enough that I want to turn around and go chase it. Where am I, actually? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not going to go chase it right now. Please be something good. It's some sort of nest. Definitely not what I wanted. Wood isn't worth it. What we got? They have 9 more turns of gathering. Ooh, a 4-skull fight. Striga bats. Those are badass little things. Yeah, look at that. I wouldn't mind a couple of them. So, what am I gonna do? Well, I will confuse him once, and then hammer time. Weak bat, which is kind of annoying. It's gonna absorb one of his attacks. But regardless of which direction he attacks, he's gonna kill the bat and one of the Strigas, which works just fine for me. Hammer time again. And it's a Striga. Perfect. Okay. Let's send out a good shielder and then the vampire. First action. Interesting. Kind of annoying yet again. And because of that, I'm going to counter Tic Tac. Hey, we got another Striga. Lucky. So that's very annoying, but not much I can do about it. I could potentially first actions. No, I'm way too high leveled for that now. Sadness. Tear. Send her out. Send him out. Support him. Ouch. And still only minor wounds, I suppose. Yeah, 2 wounds. It's nothing. Don't need this. Thank you, though. Orcs? Just bandits. Shouldn't pose a threat to my group. Really? That's the best you got? I kinda just want to poke you to death. Is that a good play? Sure, why not? Yeah, she's only gonna do 6 damage. He can absorb that. So, from there, hammer time. Double hammer time. Got no counter offense, which is a little saddening, but also whatever. Send them out just in case they have a spear, which they do not. We'll get some counter Tic Tacs going. Confuse that guy for the hell of it. Send out the last of my warriors. And we're ready to fight. Such a joke. Don't need any of this gear. Yeah, don't need any of it. Oh, please be a giant. Those are orcs. Actually, it wouldn't matter. I have to initiate the fight with a giant for it to count. So at this point, I don't want giants to hit me. I just want to come across them. Wow, most of my hammers are in my tactical hand. That's interesting. But that is quite alright, because I have my spears. You're now dead, sir. Send out Dobrmilla. She can kill you and have 1 damage carry over. I'm not gonna poke the witch since she can't get an attack off right now. I'm not really worried about her. What I am gonna do is send him out and then counter offense. They have 2 tactical cards left. So counter Tic Tac, counter Tic Tac. He is not going to be able to kill this guy, sadly. But still not a problem, because we have a confuse. So, kills him, she kills him. If he attacks to the left, the witch is dead. If he attacks to the right, this guy is not dead. And I cannot make him strong enough to do so. But that doesn't matter. We're going to poke this dude. These 2 combined will definitely kill him now. And then we'll send her, and we should be able to win this fight without taking any damage ourselves. Easy peasy. Don't need any of this gear. That's close to an endgame hammer. Axe, sorry. But it's bad quality and I don't need it. Undead. Let's see. Hammer time. Double hammer time. We've pretty much won the fight already, especially when I... Maybe? Nope. Okay, counter attack. Now we win the fight. I'm just gonna end it here. And this bow is a pretty good bow. I'll keep it. I'll turn my phone off so we don't get any noises again. The smock finally attacks. Hello, smock. You're dead. And then hammer time. Kills him, she kills both of those. Hammer time again. Counter offense. Counter tic tac. Poke him. Send everyone else out. And this fight is over. Bam. 2 gathering, don't need it. It's a bat's nest. Well, let's clear it out. I hope we get something better. Get hunting. I'm just gonna auto resolve. I'm pretty confident in my hunting abilities at this point. Especially since I have Katniss. Still pitch black. Cannot really see anything. Got some ruins here. Goblin village there. I have no clue up here. So let's head towards the I have no clue. Sounds like fun.
The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning.
Let's get ready.
You feel the grumbling of the earth and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you. But this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
Find cover. It's a physical challenge on my warrior group. I'm just gonna auto resolve.
There is a series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
Quit teasing me with these dragons and let me fight them already. Is it too much to ask? Apparently. Can you not move this way? Ah, water. That makes sense. They got 7 more turns. Of course, now I get hit by a freaking giant and it's not gonna count. Goose Raba. Okay, let's do this. It's unfortunate that he got to go first and that he's in that hand. But now that I think about it, I'm just going to take a couple wounds, run away from this fight, so that I can fight him next turn and get it to count. Smarts. So, minor wounds when you consider everything. Now the question is, where is that giant around me? He's got to be... Eh?
You approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
Charge. Begin. Now, hopefully either I get to go first or that Mroki is in the tactical hand. Either one is perfect. Damn it. Okay. Evaluate. We can first action one person. And only one person. I get 1 spear, which is helpful. But it's not going to be enough. Somebody is going to die. Ooh. Ooh. She's just low enough that I could first action my vampire, which will be a lot of damage when combined with her. She's going to poke for 14, which gets rid of his shield. Now he's susceptible to poison. So, if she's first action, he's already taken 14. That's going to be 84, 96, another 12, puts it at 108, 118, 138, 146, 159, another 13 would be 172, 177. Then he's going to attack and kill probably her. I have a very, very slim chance of killing him in the first round. And then I still have a whole bunch of shades to deal with. Damn, this fight could really suck. I guess we will play it out for now and see what happens. Who do I want to risk dying? My witch? Or not? Definitely not my medic. In fact, I'm really reluctant to put him out now. Decisions. Yeah, let's risk it for the biscuit. Okay. Let's suppose we get lucky and him and the both attack to the right. I am not going to be able to absorb that entire attack. She could absorb most, or he could absorb most of it. Because he does, let's see, 95, 104. So yeah, very little of this would actually carry over to the next person. But then they would kill that person. Because I don't have a confuse that's strong enough. Hers is just a hair too short to be able to confuse one of them. I could support her, but that's not really going to do much for me. I could shield her. Ooh. I could shield him so that he definitely absorbs a lot of the attacks. Let's see what that looks like. Shield for 21. Shield for 13. I need to keep the first action. So shield for 27. Shield again. So now it takes 176 damage to kill him. Which he absorbs this entire attack and lives, but they'll kill him because this is 118, 132, which wounds him at that point, so these poisons will deal double. Which means this is going to be 42, 71. So yeah, these two combined will kill him. And then these two are still going to get an attack, which will either kill her if these haven't, or they're going to kill whoever's next. Who is sacrificable? I think Peter is my next sacrifice. That is very unfortunate, because I was not counting on that first action. Okay. Because now my vampire is going to hit this one, which is fine. I mean, it kills it, but that damage isn't being applied to the Mroki at that point. Let's see. He is not going to kill this guy, so I definitely want the hammer to go next, because then that damage would carry over. And then she could finish off whatever the carryover doesn't. So it would look something like this. Man, this fight just did not go in our favor. But I'm tired of chasing giants, so we're just going to go for it and hope that my medic skill is enough. First action. Oh, and he attacked the... Oh. That definitely did not go the way I wanted it to. Freaking A. So I started with 12. That means 4 people are bleeding out right now. 4. What are the odds he's going to send out his Mroki first? I guess I can't risk it. Let's do our best damage first. And he foolishly comes out first as well. So in the 2 turns that she gets to hit him, she's going to do... He's wounded as well, so this does double. 94, 104, so 208. She is 12 shy of killing him. So, hammer. And then her. If we're lucky, the hammer finishes him off and then does damage to this, which she will then finish it off. If we're unlucky, the hammer will hit him, not finish him off. Then we have to hope that she hits this one, he gets a free attack. It's all sorts of messed up. Damn. Let's see. He's gonna get a lot of damage off, because this is double no matter who he hits. That's 36, 56, 62 damage total. She has 59, so she needs to be shielded. Send him out, shield him. Now either way, they will survive this attack if he survives. And then I'm going to support him to try to maximize that damage. Cool. And we win.
You slay the giants.
Whew. That was stressful. Don't need that. Okay. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 people bleeding out, one of which is our medic. Ouch. I think my counter needs to get ready to increase. So we're going to try to cheese the system a little. Take that off of him, and the spear, and put on the medic's root, which means all of my people that just took maximum damage. So the medic, Manamir, and Peter, and not even gonna try the witch. So 4 of them have a 14% chance of dying this turn. So I have to hope that RNG is in my favor and rolls a 15 or higher. Just once. That's all I need. Who is overburdened? He's not overburdened. What are you talking about? Oh, the group is. Damn, how much crap do we have? Oh, we got a ton of wood suddenly. Yeah, we don't need that. Oops, we're just gonna keep 20 of it. Oh, 22. Cool. Camp. Not even gonna worry about gathering. Just chill, cross our fingers, and pray to RNGesus. 15 or higher. He gave it to us. How are we doing? Okay. So these 2 are the only ones bleeding out. I am not really going to attempt to do the math in my head real quick, but basically, if any of you are curious, the way you would calculate your death chance is you would take the number of wounds you have, divide it by the total maximum health that character has, and that gives you your wound scale, which is between like 0.7 and 1. Then from that you would calculate their survival chance, their live chance, which everyone has a base live chance of 0.7 if you have bloodbath turned off. And then you would add to that 0.7 the medic skill times 0.01. So basically each point in medic is 1%. So he's adding 16% to the base 70% survival rate. Which means Peter, for example, has 86% survival rate, and his wound check is roughly he has 75% wounds right now, so he's looking at like a wound scale of, I don't know, 0.86. So we're like right there on the cusp of him being no chance of dying. Basically, if we roll a 2 or higher at this point, both of them are going to survive. And that's what we're hoping for. I have a video on YouTube that goes into depth and walks you step by step through that calculation. I recommend checking it out if what I just tried to say really quickly didn't make sense. So one more turn camping. Let's check out these levels in the meantime. Got some health, lots of strength. Not bad for our Expedition 2. They need the strength for carry capacity. My team, lots of health, which is beautiful. That helps with that calculation I was just talking about. Shielding is the next best thing because it's basically +2 life in a single fight, which is cool. And then our village, the spider gains a little bit of poison, which is nice. More health for them. They just need like 30 more of that and they'll be useful at that point. Okay. So we're going to camp for another turn and just hope that we don't roll a 1. We did not. We are perfectly good to go now. And it looks like he's gonna need 2 turns of camping to fully heal. See, camping gives us a base heal of 3. Plus he's gonna get +1 for each 10 health over 1. So that's another +3 for being at 35. So he's gonna heal 6 per turn. He's gonna need 3 turns then. Okay, we will just take this slow and camp at the end of each move. What do we got? Unliving rats. They're not a concern, but I'm going to camp. And since I'm camping, let's gather some more food and, for the hell of it, some string. Expedition 2 is about to come home soon. The unliving rats are fighting, which could be helpful. So she can heal herself thanks to Leech. He cannot. He could if he got an attack off. So let's start with hammer time. Let's go ahead and have her get ready to heal herself. And then the other hammer. We'll get rid of their last offensive card as well as one of their tactic cards. And this fight is in the bag. Oh, and I can re-equip him now. He doesn't need the medic skill anymore. And that's kind of low, we don't need it. And she's healed her wounds. More unliving rats. We got this. Because it's hammer time. Double hammer time. Triple hammer time. And there's a slight chance, and it failed. That's okay. Let's get rid of one of their tactical cards. Poke that one for the fun of it. Send these two out. Just to be safe, we'll confuse the two actives, and we're done. Don't need that armor. Okay, break camp. And that is Expedition 2. Expedition 1. Go to my medic. He doesn't need this anymore. He needs the belt so that he can equip all of his gear. Cool, cool. That bow, now that I think about it. Who is missing a ranged attack? Apparently Joramira is. Here's one. And Peter. There's two. Don't know why I kept that. That'll free up some weight in our inventory. Or not. Made us heavier. Oh well. Okay, break camp with this team. I want to see what that is. It's a giant's cave! Haha, we finally got a freaking giant's cave. Now, I don't want to clear it though, because it's so freaking hard to get giants. I kind of want to just walk around and try to farm it if at all possible. So in the meantime, we're going to auto-resolve this hex. Get rid of that gear. And let's kind of move around and see what we can see. Go ahead and camp. No need to gather it. Well, let's gather some of the veggies for the food. Sadly I broke camp with them. Let's recamp. They got 3 more turns that they can gather mithril on. I'm gonna make some use of that. Next turn. Boar Rider, that's an auto resolve. Get rid of those gear. Unliving rats. I don't know if the AI is bugged on unliving rats like it is the skeleton, so I'm gonna do a little test. I'm gonna auto resolve it and see if I take wounds, because we know we kill them no problem. So I guess the unliving rats don't have that bug. Alright, new turn. We're gonna break camp with these guys, kind of circle around, see what we can see. It's unliving corpses. More unliving corpses. We've killed 2 giant groups. We need to kill 2 more, if I'm correct. I don't think I need to heal anymore. Let me double check. So he needs 1 more turn of healing to be max health. We'll give him that. Expedition 2 has 2 more turns to gather. Okay, we're gonna break camp. And we're gonna kill these guys with a hex. That's auto resolved. Break all the gear. That's an okay bow. We'll keep that. And I guess our vampire needs a bow. What do we got? Strigas, unliving corpses, spider queens with some crows. Nothing really exciting. Guess we can kill this undead group. Ooh, look at all that. A 4 skull hex. Sure. This one I'll actually control. So the spear is useless. That spear is useless. What do we got? Counter tactic is strong enough it'll work. Counter offense works. Hell yeah. She can kill that thing in 1 hit, which is nice. From there, this is our next best attack. Oh, we get another action. Well then, counter offense. What are the odds his is gonna work? Sweet. I'm sure that counter tic-tac will work as well, but we're gonna wait on that one. She cannot kill this guy. This one takes 9, which isn't gonna happen. We'll send her out. Send her out. We're going to counter tic-tac. He got first action. That's a little unfortunate, but not a big deal. We can shield twice for 7. So yeah, let's protect her. 5. Send him out. Send him out to be a meat shield and get closer. So far it's been a trade-off of 1 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 2. So it's an even trade out so far. We still got this. I got faith. Let's see what our options are. We can counter offense, counter tic-tac, and we can first action somebody. That's not so bad. Let's counter offense first. Get rid of them out. She would survive this attack for the first turn. I want to save her for now. Instead, we're going to send out our witch. She's going to do 5 damage. I don't have a support ally. Oh well. Counter tic-tac. We can shield her. Oh boy, making her stronger. So I am going to send this guy out, not to do damage, but to kind of be a meat shield to absorb some of these attacks. Like so. What else? I guess I'm not gonna first action anyone, because, well, I could first action him and hope that he absorbs some of these attacks, just to protect our witch. I suppose that's my play, he says with all confidence. And then send them out with my vampire on the end. Only absorbed one of them. That's good enough for me. So we've killed 3 of them, which is beautiful. 4 of them, and we lost 1. Cool. I don't think they have a spear that's still alive. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. Yeah, we're good. I can confuse one of them. That's amazing. She has the least damage, so I can send her out to be a bit of a meat shield. Do something like that. And we win. Lots of gear to be destroyed. And I'm probably over encumbered again. Yeah. Hey, we got more giants. We are doing this. We'll kill them and then we'll clear out that giant's lair, and that should be everything we needed. I need to drop off wood. Or the quartz. The quartz is pretty damn heavy. Yeah, let's drop the quartz. I don't need it. And we're just barely enough. Cool. I cannot reach them, sadly. Now I can. Really? You're gonna make me do this? Auto resolve this hex. Get rid of that gear. Now fight the giants.
You approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
Really? This has not been working out in my favor. Okay, my options are... Sadly, my spears are in my tactical hand, so they'll only be able to do poke, and then one of them is going to die. I don't like that option. I don't remember what the level of the the wild wives are. I know my confuse will work on one of them, but I don't think my counter tactic of 15 will work. And I'm positive my counter offense of 11 will not work. So I think I need to send out my most shielded unit to absorb as much of this damage that's coming as possible, which would be Peter. And then I could uber shield him to be safe. Okay, there's the wild wife. Oh, yeah, I am not doing any tactical thing to them whatsoever. So 64 damage plus her would be 106, 114 damage. He has 112 life. Ergo, he is getting shielded again. Now he can survive both of their attacks. Next, I feel like I could send my vampire out, shield her a bit, and whatever damage she takes, she will heal some of it. So yeah, let's do that. I need to shield her for more, just to be safe. Okay. Now, since these two are confused anyways, I feel like I can poke with them in the hopes that I kill both of these with these guys. That's a total of 298 life. 13, 25 total poke. 59, 118, 123, 147, 100 and 200 exactly. It is just enough to kill these two. Holy crap. I want to protect my medic at all costs, so the witch will be the sacrificial lamb in case one of these breaks through. And then from there, it's just straight damage. I guess I should have put the hammers last, but oh well. I think we got this. Woohoo! Oh, I miscalculated. Damn it. Apparently I cannot do basic quick math tonight. Ouch. I just lost 3 people, but I still have my medic, and there's 1 giant left, which makes this beautiful. And I didn't even think about what I was doing just now because I'm talking, which is stupid, but we have a first action, and her and him together will kill this guy. And that's all I needed. And I'm so confident I'm going to end my turn there and not eat my words. Whew.
You slay the giants.
So 3 people are bleeding out. All in all, not too bad, especially compared to that last giant fight. We definitely don't need that. And maybe I'll check, I suppose. And I have 1 movement left to camp, which is perfect. Our medic, same story. Unequip everything to give him the healing root. And then while I'm at it, let's check our warriors. Who needs an artifact, if anyone? He is an armor one. I'd kind of like him to have the damage over the armor. Oh, it's not an artifact. Shit, it's a jewel. Okay, she needs it. Okay, so they both have a 14%, or both, all three of them have a 14% chance of dying. Oh, we're over encumbered. Again. Get rid of the darkwood. We don't need any of it. Now camp. Close. Expedition 2 has no more fuel, so head home with your load of mithril. Nobody attacked us, which is great. Nobody died, even better. Let's drop this mithril off, along with the miscellaneous stuff. Keep the food. We need more of this. Take another 360. We need wood. You know what, let's just take 30 of it. And we'll take a little bit more of this food then. We just need enough to be able to make it home. Then what extra equipment have we made? We have one more piece of armor with range damage. We'll see if anybody needs it. And then we got these, two of which are good quality. Those are going to be saved for my main party. And they can equip whatever those work. There you go. Distraction and armor. There we go. She needs two of these. Enjoy, Yasna. She needs a couple. She needs one. We'll give the dragon leather back. Look at production. Since the gambling is not working for us, I am just gonna make the best heavy armor there is. Make as many of them as we can, which is only 4, sadly. Okay. Because of that, let's just keep gathering that mithril. Main group. What do we got? So they have... It's almost a guarantee that they're gonna live now. They're like right on the cusp. I guess I can do a quick calculation using a calculator since my math seems to suck right now. He, for example, has 11 wounds divided by 15 max life gives a wound scale of 73, and our live chance is 86. 73 minus 86 is less than 0. He is guaranteed to live. And it should be the same story for her. Let's check. She has 13 wounds divided by 18 life. Yeah, 0.72 for both of these. So yeah, there's no chance of them dying now, which is beautiful. We will uncamp, move just a little closer to that giant's cave, and recamp. Let them heal for a couple turns. So one more turn might give them full life. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. Get them into place, camp, gather the mithril. That's overkill, not really needed. And then these guys should be fully healed. Almost. One more turn. And then we can clear that giant's cave. So, camp.
As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun for a moment.
More stats.
When you try to take a closer look, it is already gone, but you could swear it was a very large person walking away. You are about to turn away when you notice that the strange apparition left behind a thread of black smoke.
It's a 4-star, 4-school physical challenge. I'm pretty sure that I'm more than strong enough for it now. I'm just going to auto-resolve it.
You outrun the strange smoke,
Sweet.
and you still feel a chill running down your spines as you move farther away from the danger.
Great.
One of you has never run this hard in their lives, so they feel strengthened by this terrifying experience.
And that's actually perfect because that's our medic, and he needs the strength. I'm tired of having to constantly unequip him so that I can equip that healing root when I need it. He's still going to need like 3 more points, but it's a start. And now we should be fully healed and ready to take on our last giant group and lure out the Umbrage Lord. In theory. Let's find out.
You approach a group of giants, and you have just enough time to figure out the best approach.
Charge! Wild Wives. Okay. Oh, I'm stupid. Stupid. I did not re-equip my medic, so he is useless in this fight. Okay. Options. Let's evaluate everything. None of my counters are going to work. Period. She does 59 damage to somebody. So my spear will survive, but barely. No, she won't. She only has 52, so I would have to shield her again, and then she would survive, and hope to hell that I'm going to guarantee that the next one doesn't attack her as well. So, spear. Then we are going to send out our vampire to maximize that damage. And I'm a dumbass. I did not shield her before I sent out the vampire. Ouch. So now I have to hope that she attacks the vampire. Apparently I'm getting tired. I'm making a lot of mistakes right now. Okay. For the time being, I'm just going to assume that my witch is dead. And go from there. She'll still get an attack off, which is nice. That's going to be 58 damage, so half of this one's life is gone, and then she could finish it off if she attacks left. If she attacks right, she's going to do 91 damage, almost finish this one off on her own, which is pretty badass. Given that knowledge, I still want to shield her though, in case both of them attack her. I want her to survive. Let's see. She gets first attack, so it would be the 59 plus this, which is 105. So yeah, she'll survive that now. Then we'll send out the other hammer, who will survive her attack. No problem. And they're strengthening that one, which is fine by me. She's going to be dead before she ever gets an attack off. Just in case, I'm going to shield him for some more. I could first action one person just to help out with the damage. Is it needed though? That's the question. I suppose it won't hurt. And she can do a lot of damage. Actually, what was this calculation again? 45? She's wounded, so it'll be another 13. So 58, 108, 113. Oh my god. We're doing this. Bam, that giant dies. Suddenly we are a badass. And then we will maximize our hammer's damage. Send him out. Not going to send him out. He's just going to chill in my hand. Oh, that was beautiful. We won this without taking any wounds. Goodbye, giants.
You slay the giants.
That was beautiful. I should make a highlight of that. If only to remember it for my own sake. No Umbrage Lord? That was the 4th group of giants, I swear. Giants return. Oh, there's nothing that keeps track of it. Lame. But when you kill at least 4 groups of giants, but only when you attack them first. Damn it. Well, let's go to the next turn. A 1-skull wolf fight. Such a joke. I'm the giant slayer, for God's sake.
You have now slain many giants, and you feel the presence of the Umbrage Lord nearby.
And watch, he's gonna be right next to my village. Pretty damn close, and we're freaking far away. I don't even remember where we are from there. Yeah, we're here. Let's find out how far away we are. We are 56 movement, which is 12 turns worth. Instead, what if I open up all of my food to get that +2 movement? I'm just going to open everything, because I'm sure I'm going to eat some of it up before we get there. Now, I should get there much quicker.
You realize a group of attackers is approaching your village fast. The group of crazed scavengers attacks your village. They run around like crazy and try to grab whatever they can, while others attack your people.
Let's intimidate them.
The scavengers stop in their tracks and look at you uneasily. Clearly, the sight of an organized group is making them unsettled.
And then do the social challenge. There's a chance one of them might join me because of it. Oh, spiders. Oh, you're the bane of my existence. Okay, you're dead by a poke. And options. That counter offense probably not going to be high enough. I could counter Tic Tac though. And then send out another warrior. Yeah. And then we'll counter Tic Tac the other 2. Like so. 2 warriors are out. They're both confused now. And this fight is easy peasy squeezy.
Your people make a lot of noise to make it seem like there is a lot more of you. Your best warriors tense their muscles and make themselves look scary, and your wise ones pretend to cast magic. It seems to work. This was too much for the scavengers. Not only do they leave, but some manage to drop their stuff on the way.
So it's a mediocre bow, but I'm sure somebody could equip it, and then that's the beauty. Permanent stat increases. I love it. So, who needs this bow? It'd be hilarious if I could put it on spiders, but sadly no. Medic. Become stronger. Oh, that reminds me. Our other medic needs to be geared up. There, you're useful in a fight once again. And continue the long, arduous trek home. And keep an eye on this Umbrage Lord.
A child of perhaps 6 stands in your way. As you get closer to him, you see the child is no ordinary human. His skin is silvery, his eyes seem golden, his hair looks like strands of very thin metal, and as he hops around gleefully, you hear the clunking of coins. The boy does not answer, only smiles at you and starts to play with a ball. But he remains close to your group and glances at you from time to time, as if waiting for something. His golden eyes measure you with the tenacity of a wildcat playing with its prey. You think this may be the fabled treasure boy, a minor luck demon who can bring much fortune. But what was the way to get it? There was something about its head, or face, or body.
So it's kind of just a random draw which one you're going to pick and if it's going to work or not. I just go with pat the boy's head. Either he likes it and he gives me something, or he laughs and runs away.
You pat the treasure boy's head, but he just looks up at you and laughs, then disappears.
So we get nothing. What do we got here? Unliving giant. I was looking for you all day, and now that I don't need you, here you are. Thank you for nothing. Continue the trek home.
As you make your way through the thick of the woods, you come across a small clearing. There are signs of a campsite and faint traces of a bloody struggle. Whatever happened here happened some time ago, and most likely did not end well for the travelers. Upon deeper inspection, you uncover pieces of a human body still scattered nearby. You are about to move on, thinking it's best to leave a place of such a death, lest the attacker comes back or an angry spirit seeks revenge. But one of the trees by the campsite attracts your attention. The tree is hollowed at its roots, and within it is a bundle, perhaps stashed for safekeeping before the tragedy occurred.
So it's our only option. We'll take it.
Inside the bundle, you discover some rags and a small stash of basic supplies which are still usable.
Nice. Probably over encumbers me? Nope. Cool. Continue heading home. Where is home? Where, oh where could you be? There you are. Next. What do we got? Vodniks and Utopiaks. The Vodnik can be a badass, if I remember right. And this is my gathering group, so they might struggle a little. 32 damage to kill this guy. He's gonna do 17. So Bohumilla can kill him and absorb that attack, and then hammer time. And a poke. That's unfortunate. I'm going to confuse her, because I don't want to take that attack. In fact, I'm going to confuse him too. Sadly, I cannot confuse her though. But I can first action somebody. And that's about the same, because then the hammer will definitely kill her before she gets an attack off. So, I need somebody to do 32 damage to this guy. Well, looky here. She does more than that, no problem. First action. And we should have this in the bag now. And just like that, we win. Cool looking armor, but it's crap. Alright, back to Expedition 1. We are halfway home. Well, approaching halfway, I guess. Samox, Strigas. A little bit more dangerous. Still would love to have a few in my party. So if I poke with him, that's going to be 15 damage, plus his 30 is 45, plus the 8 poison, well, it'll be 16 at that point. It's enough to kill him. That's all I needed to know. Next is the hammer. Wasted hammer on a deformed bat. It's okay, I suppose. She needs to do 3 more damage to kill both of them, though. Which means she is going to be supported, like so. Then we will send out our vampire. I'm going to save my poke. Yeah, because it's not enough to kill that guy, so it would be a waste. We'll send him out. And then let's look at countering some of their offensive cards. Let's hope I get a Striga back. I did not. Poking him is pointless. It's not going to kill him, sadly, yet again. So we'll send her out. There's a Striga. He's worth poking. Let's gamble. It did not work. It was a level 3 tier. Oh well. I have 2 confuses that I could use, which would be kind of pointless because it's going to confuse the 2 low level, low damage things. Although that one does 13. That's kind of intimidating in a small way. Shield her, extra shield her, and we should be good. Beautiful. We win, we win. Svarag's needle you would think would be stronger than that for being named after a god. 4 skull Topiax. Okay, well, poking you and you die on the next turn. Hammer time. So Topiax are level 12, which means my counter offense not gonna work, but this counter tic tac will definitely work no matter what. And it was the low level one. Sad. Oh well. Vampire gets poked and she's fine. Confuse that guy for safety's sake. Send out the rest of my warriors and this fight is over. Don't need any of this gear, even the necklace.
The whole land is shaken with tremors. Groans and thudding footsteps are heard throughout. The tremors and wild groans eventually stop, but they leave you with a sense of dread.
Okay, continuing home. We're almost there. Next turn. Continue. I think 3 more turns will see me home. Goblin Boar Rider is an auto resolve. Get rid of the gear.
While you scout ahead to see if the road is safe, you notice a bear lying outside its lair. It looks really big. In fact, you have your doubts about it being an ordinary bear and not some kind of giant's pet.
So we have a chance of recruiting a bear. Let's attempt it.
The hunters notice that the bear is badly wounded, with a weapon sticking out of its side. Those who know about animals know that wounded beasts can be extremely dangerous and should be approached with great caution.
So we could try to help it, we'll get a minor reward, or we can attempt to tame it. And that's what we're gonna do. It's a lot of intellect to do this, and we are borderline on whether or not we can do this, but that's okay. Let me see. I can double poke him and then kill him on the first turn. I think that's going to be my play. That would be 2, 5, 11. That's not enough. With her, that would be 3, 6, 12. Still not enough. So the double poke's not going to work. Do I have a support ally? I do. That would be the better play right there. Bam. Support ally. So 2 more came out. That's unfortunate. They're going to do 25 damage combined. If they attack him, he survives. Barely. If they attack anyone else, they're dead. If I shield him, he could absorb both. But is it worth it? Sure. And then I'm going to confuse that one. And let's start counter... Ooh. This has a small chance of working. Let's risk it for the biscuit. And we fail. It was 1 level higher. Oh well. Counter tic tac. Counter tic tac. and then we'll send out the rest of our warriors. We potentially have only 9 damage coming our way, so that's not much of a concern. She can absorb it, and then they will do what they can to kill. So we lost 1, we've killed 1 or 2, we've lost 2, 3. Ouch, that was not a good trade-off. If the AI was me, they would send out that card with only 1 life left on it. Assuming they do that, I'll send out Dobromilla. They did not do that. They sent it out second, of course. So, I guess we will poke it. Sure. Then send out the vampire. Okay, all of the offensive cards are out. Can I use any of my confuses? 1. Worth it. And then I can counter tic-tac. Oh, they confused my first card. That's upsetting. I can first action somebody though. Though they're not going to be a whole lot of use. But it's still better than nothing. First action him. Send her out. And let's go. Okay, things are looking a little better for us. I have a 1 in 5 chance of this working, and it did. Cool. That's 1 less offensive card. And I can confuse that one at least. Get closer with her to do some poke. Get closer with him to do some poke. And then let's finish this. Or not. Another turn. Man, this intelligence challenge. Recruiting a bear is not easy, apparently. Who knew? He's only going to do 6 damage. And then die. But he's not really all that useful anyway, so yeah. I should have thought about countering that. Oh well. Let's counter tactic. Get closer with her. He's still got a ton of life. Send him, her. Get closer. Oh, I guess I could have confused. Oh well. And we win, with just 4 cards left.
With its wound, and you calm it down enough that it begins to trust you. You give it some honey, and it seems to really like it. Some of you start calling it Wojtek, but the name may not stick. The big bear happily joins your group now.
Wojtek. Interesting name. But we got a bear. Let's name him the Wojtek. Wojtek. Confirm. And this bear has the medic ability. Can you imagine that? You take a sword wound and all of a sudden a bear comes up and starts stitching you together. That would be scary as fuck, yet hilarious at the same time. Okay. We gained some levels. What do we got? Our snake is getting even better at speech. He's always the MVP at speech challenges now. It's kind of hilarious. Our warrior group gained a lot of health. Our medic got a little better. That's awesome. So when I equip that root, he should now be at an 18, I believe. Which is awesome. And then a ton of health in our village, which is perfect. I love it. Alright, let's continue this trek home.
You travel through the plains until you discover a deep rift in the ground. When you look down, you see a vast area filled with rubble. Amongst the rubble stick out some enormous ivory bones of a dragon.
Let's take a closer look.
You notice that the rocks move unnaturally, and you soon realize that these must be rock trolls. You can either use the element of surprise and fight them, or try to sneak past unnoticed and collect some bones.
So this is my gathering group. They're not that great at combat. I'm gonna sneak, and then the sneak is a 2-skull challenge, so I'm just gonna auto-resolve it.
You managed to sneak past the sleeping trolls comfortably, and as the area was quite large, you were able to collect a decent amount of dragon bones, and even some dragon hides, safely.
Cool. Don't really need it, but cool. Okay. Expedition 1. We're almost there. I think we will speak to the Umbrage Lord and then call it a night.
As stars shine down upon you, a mysterious traveler seeks your company. Your male companions are protesting something, but you do not really care what they say. The visitor is tall, dark, handsome.
Sweet. So, normally this leads to a very annoying challenge where just one sex of your group gets to fight. But depending on the god you're following, some of the events give you the option of recruiting the thing instead of fighting it. So because we follow Horus, we have a chance every now and then when a male vampire attacks us to just say hello in the name of Horus and recruit him. I believe Morena gives you the same option, but with female vampires. And each god has their own thing, and I don't remember the others off the top of my head, but Horus and Morena are the vampire ones.
You try to speak to the man, but words fail you. You now see his face, and sure, there are fangs. Yes, his face is fierce, and his eyes those of a wolf. But you can feel the calling of Horus himself within this stranger. He smiles a sly, seemingly charming smile. Come to me.
So no, we're gonna resist.
With great effort, you manage to stop yourself from following the man, but you are unable to even move for fear he will take hold of you. But you do feel your resistance is weakening the Striga. Focus your instincts and break this creature's hold on you.
So now we're gonna do an intellect challenge. It's a 2-skull, so I'm just gonna auto-resolve it.
The Striga looks you all up and down again and claps his hands with a devious smile on his face. Just as you thought he would lunge at you, he bursts into a swarm of bats and disappears.
So sadly, the event did not lead to us getting him in our party, but it was still much easier than fighting him. Let's continue heading home. Next turn we will make it, get that armor we've been building, and then talk to the Umbrage Lord. Bats are an auto-resolve. Get rid of the gear. Okay, finally made it home. Let's drop off all this extra crap we have. We only need a little bit of wood just in case. Get rid of the miscellaneous wood. Wow, we collected a lot of crap while we were out there just from fighting. Keep the random bits of food. Grab this gear and then stock up on more food. So let's take let's take 500. And then the 2 necklaces that are good quality. Now, normally I would stick with 12 people in my group, but since we're going for the Umbrage Lord, he is going to kill a lot of people. So I pretty much try to take everybody. I'll leave a small task force of like the spiders and the bandits and probably the gatherer and the craftsman in the village, and I'm taking all of the warriors and the special races with me, I don't really need another medic, so I guess he can stay as well. I'm going to take the warriors, the Baba Yaga, the ghost, and the Pincanet. I'm going to see what I can do with this gear that I have. So this is slightly better than the armor she has, which is kind of funny. So we'll take that. We'll give her one of those necklaces. She's already got the armor. He needs the armor. There you go. And you can have that necklace too. He's good. He could use the armor. She could use the armor. She's good. She could use an upgrade. That's pretty much it. Let's see if anyone doesn't have dragon leather for some odd reason. Nope, we're good. Actually, I'm not going to take that Pincanet. Not that good. You can stay as well. Protect the village. Cool, cool. Drop that dragon leather off. Head towards the Umbrage Lord. And then I'll absorb Expedition 2 into Expedition 1.
The ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. You feel the grumbling of the earth, and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you. But this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
Okay, this is an auto-resolve. 2 skull fights are no challenge anymore.
There is a series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
Okay, so I'm going to initiate the Umbrage Lord encounter. He's going to run to his base, wherever it is. And then I will save challenging him for tomorrow.
You are ambushed by a shadow giant and his minions. You feel a gust of cold air as they approach, and you know they are filled with the darkness. The giant whispers, his voice ringing in your ears like an ice pick. Give me your souls.
So, because I have a ghost, I could sacrifice it to save my group. I could sacrifice a party member to save my group. I don't like either option. We're gonna fight. It's against 5 shadow style monsters. We've got so many characters at this point, and we're all badass that this is gonna be a joke of a fight. Poke her, and now she dies on the first turn. Unfortunately, all my best hammers are not in my combat hand, but that's okay. We will send out our best warrior. Ooh, first action. Well played. Well, I think... I'm going to counter-tactic that guy. Perfect. Then I can... She only needs 43 to be killed. I'm going to send him out and first action him. Like so. He kills her, she kills that one, he kills that one. And then it's cleanup time from there on. Like so. We win. No problem.
You defeat the shadow giant and its minions of darkness.
You don't need the gear. When you win like this, there's always a chance that one of the shadows joins you. Fortunately, we were not that lucky. Alright, Umbrage Lord. No more events, just him.
You slew 6 groups of giants and followed the signs of the Great Shadow. A black, lifeless form grows out of the ground before you and stands as tall as 2 dragons. It roars at you.
You killed giants. You waste their deaths, but I see you are not worthy of my time. I feared my enemy rising up, not mere worms.
The shadow creature turns and moves away as fast as the wind.
I applaud the voice actor's attempt at that, but I mean, the words say it roars at you. That wasn't really a roar. They could have done better. We are going to track him, which is an auto-resolve.
You track down the lair of the Umbrage Lord. As you watch the land, a creature of the shadows appears and
Nice.
speaks. I do not wish to serve my master. Please let me join you instead. You feel saying no is not an option.
So we gained a shade. They're pretty strong. They got a lot of health. His lair is actually not where I thought it was going to be, which is fine. We will begin heading that way. And sadly, this is where I'm going to call it a night. My stream has come to an end. So I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching Thea the Awakening. Tomorrow is kind of a special case. It's my birthday, and I plan to hang out with some friends and celebrate such. So I am going to be doing an early stream, probably around noon Pacific time, just for an hour or two, and then go to start the festivities. And on Monday I'll be back to my normal streaming schedule, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific and going on from there. So once again, thanks for coming out and watching Thea the Awakening. I am Demordred, and until next time, enjoy your games.